Okay, thank you. If you're not muted, I'm going to ask that everyone at this point please mute themselves. And I'm welcoming you to our 2020 and 2021 graduate ceremony for any student that graduated from the medical assistant, medical coding and billing, computer and network support technician, and patient care technician programs. These students graduated between November 1st and March 15th, I believe. My name is Melissa Lilienthal. I'm the education supervisor for this program. I got to know these students really well virtually during COVID, and they were all rock stars. So we're really excited to be celebrating them here today. I'm going to share my screen to kick off our ceremony. And before I do that, I'm just going to say quickly again, please keep yourself muted during the whole presentation unless you're asked to unmute. And I do promise there will be times where you are asked to unmute. If you're speaking at any point in the ceremony, please turn your cameras on. Otherwise, keep your camera off. And then last, please understand, family, you will have the chance to turn your camera on. I'm just going to ask that you resist the urge until then. Thank you. Set up my presentation. So again, I'm welcoming you to the Lincoln Technical Institute class of 2020-2021 graduation ceremony. And to start the ceremony, Ms. Lori Pringle, the campus president, will be giving the welcome address.
Hi, good evening, everybody. It's wonderful to see you here. Missy told you that you would all have an opportunity to mute and unmute, and I thought now would be a good time to practice that. So friends and family, please go ahead and unmute yourselves and give all these graduates a great big hand. Great big round of applause.
Yeah. Bruno! My man, Bruno.
Oh, let's go, man, dog.
Mario Diplomas.
Yeah, good work, Samantha. Proud of you, Samantha. You made it.
Win, boy.
Very proud of you, Dave. We love you. Come back.
That is just awesome. Thank you all so much for that.
Sam.
And now we're going to practice. Put yourselves back on mute and make sure you stay there for the ceremony until you're called back to do a round of applause. And grads, before we get started, why don't you guys unmute and give your friends and family who are here to support you a great big round of applause and thank them for their support. Right.
Thank you.
Yeah, did it.
Thank you for all the support.
Congrats, everyone.
Thanks, everybody, and congratulations. My name's Lori Pringle. I'm the campus president here at Lincoln's Paramus campus, and I would just like to congratulate all of you for your accomplishments. It is so fun to see you here tonight. You look wonderful in your caps and gowns. I know it feels like it's been a long time coming, but you have all just accomplished so much, and you've done it in unprecedented times. And moreover, each of you has entered careers that are vitally important to our communities. And people can really see that now more than ever. When you first decided to come to Lincoln, when you first started thinking about your career path, you knew that your career choice was in demand. But now everyone in the world knows how in demand these occupations are and how important they are to keeping our communities healthy and functioning. Our medical assistants, our coders and billers and patient care technicians are providing essential health care on the front lines and behind the scenes, keeping the offices running. We've seen a lot of pictures of many of you out there in the field. And in fact, we encourage you to send us more of your work in the field because we'd love to post and share them. Our Cnst graduates are keeping us connected online. Can you all imagine what would have happened to businesses and schools if we didn't have trained IT professionals to keep things running virtually during this pandemic? I'm going to ask all of our grads to think back to the beginning. Do you all remember your orientation day? that first week or two of school, some of you had just started your training on ground with us and you were suddenly forced into the virtual environment by COVID. Others of you were making a commitment to your training very early on in this pandemic. You'd never even entered the campus. You didn't even meet us personally until a few months later. Things have really evolved and changed so much over this past year, as I expect each one of you has as well. We told you at orientation that you'd need to be committed, and we told you attendance would be one of the biggest drivers to your success. But we know you didn't really know what to expect. We know the pace of the program quickly became one of your biggest challenges, and that balancing that fast pace with virtual classes and jobs and all of the family responsibilities and interruptions that come with going to school from home that come with it. Figuring out when and how to complete your internship. For some of you, it was the first real time spent out of the house. You graduates have faced a lot this past year, and you've done it with tenacity and courage. I know that a lot of you are changed people as a result of your efforts, and I know change for the better. Despite academic challenges, financial challenges, and personal challenges, you persevered. Many of you contended with unexpected hurdles, and some of you suffered very poignant losses, but you persevered. You made it to internship, and then you made it to graduation. And for that, we are so proud of each of you. Ladies and gentlemen in the audience, these graduates invested in themselves and they sacrificed to be here. Marva Collins once said, "Success doesn't come to you, you go to it." And that's what this group of graduates did. Many of you are now working in the field for which you trained. And if you're not yet, please keep in constant contact with the Career Services Office as new opportunities are arising every single day. You're all part of the Lincoln alumni family now. You've joined thousands of students before you. Believe it or not, Lincoln is celebrating our 75th anniversary this year. As part of our family, we want you to stay in touch. We want you to come back and let us know about your career. And we want you to talk to students who are following in your footsteps and share your secrets for success. We want you to let us know when your organization's hiring. And once you are all promoted to those management positions, we want you to come back and interview and hire the new LTI grads yourself. We really want you to know that we're always here for you. Before I finish, I'd really like to also thank the faculty and staff and everyone in the school that's so committed to getting you to where you are now, despite facing many of the same obstacles you did through the pandemic. From those in admissions who helped you start your journey, to financial aid in the business office who helped you fund it and kept you in books and supplies, to everyone in education and internship who helped keep your progress on track, to Career Services who wants to see each of you in a job that will help you launch your new career. And most of all, to the faculty, your amazing instructors who taught you what you needed to know and provided support both in and beyond the classroom. Each one of us who works at Lincoln chooses to be here because we want to help you succeed, and it is truly our greatest joy to witness that. So I wish all of you luck in your future, but mostly I wish you the determination and the perseverance that you used in school to now advance and see your career take off. We're really proud of you. Go change the world and continue to change and improve your own life while you do the same for others. Thank you.
Thank you. Can we please unmute and give her a big round of applause? Thank you, Ms. Pringle.
Thank you.
Thank you all. So I'm going to ask that everyone please mute again. And actually, Ms. Pringle made a great point about the faculty. And I would like to ask that all faculty that are present at graduation, please turn your cameras on. There's more than you than that. Come on. Well, I would love to see more faculty cameras on, but graduates, Can we please give the faculty present a round of applause for kind of getting you to this point?
Congrats, guys.
You guys.
Congrats.
Congratulations, guys.
Congratulations,
Good job,
everyone.
Mr.
Congratulations.
Mamanta. Good job, everybody. Good job.
Wow.
Ms. H, thank you.
So
Mr.
proud
Hood.
of you. So proud of you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, faculty. You can now turn your cameras off and please mute. And what I'd like to do now is share a video from our CEO of Lincoln Tech, the president and CEO. His name is Scott Shaw.
Hi, I'm Scott Shaw, President and CEO of Lincoln Educational Services, and I'm so proud to be here for your graduation. And you all should be very proud of what you've achieved. You made the decision to further your education so you could pursue a career, and not only did you make that decision, but you completed it. You finished your education, and not everyone does, and I think that's a great testament to your grit and determination, and I think it'll serve you very well going forward. So congratulations to each of you. Obviously, times have changed, and this is a very difficult period in our lives. Lots of change is taking place with COVID. We're having to do things in a different way. But that's going to continue to happen throughout your life. You'll be faced with lots of changes going forward. And the fact that you were able to complete your education, hopefully, gives you the confidence that you can face any challenge going forward. And so I congratulate you, and I wish you all the best, and I think you'll have a great future ahead of you.
So thank you, Mr. Shaw, wherever you are, for the video message. I would now like to introduce our next speaker, who's the Director of Career Services, Mr. Kenya Cook.
I dared to dream of a better life, and fearfully I took one step after another until I thought I would drop. But I did not quit because I wanted my dream to become my life. Author unknown. Good evening, staff, faculty, friends, families, and most importantly, the graduates. My name is Kenya Cook. I'm the Director of Career Services. You made it. You made it during a time of chaos and uncertainty. But this is a time for graduates just like you, graduates who show up when the community needs them, graduates who will use their time, talents, and treasure to help those in need. And there's a lot of need in our world today. I thank you for your commitment to making a difference. You made a difference in your life by starting and completing your program here at Lincoln Tech. This difference will ripple through your life and your career for time untold. Today marks the day your trajectory of success spikes. We have high hopes for you, and you are dedicated to working with you to start your career and beyond. We're here for you. Please call Career Services this week and let us work with you. Let us work with you to find that new career starting job. Let us work with you to update your resume. Let's practice our mock interviews. Let's do whatever we need to do to make sure that you are successful, because the work isn't over. And to the families and friends of the graduates, you encouraged your graduate and they got it done. They stand here, I'm sure, because you stayed up late with them. You might have watched their children. You might have given them a ride, but their success is your success. The graduates are ready. The graduates are ready to go forth and serve. And remember, this is just the beginning again. Being a lifelong learner is about challenging yourself to become the best version of yourself every day. And I will echo the words of our campus president, Ms. Pringle. Go for it. Get your certs. Stay in contact with Career Services, because together we will help you achieve. Congratulations to each of the graduates. Well done. Thank you, Melissa.
Thank you, Mr. Cook. Can we please give him a round of applause? Thank you. So next up, what I would like to do is I'm going to have Ike introduce our guest speaker, but what we like to do at graduations is bring in previous graduates of Lincoln Tech who have gone out into the field and shown what Lincoln Tech, education can do, what they can do as strong graduates in the field, and share their success with us later on. So I would like to please have Ike introduce our guest speaker.
Good evening, everyone. Good to see everyone here today. Congratulations again to the graduates for this evening. I would like to introduce our guest speaker, Mr. Michael Simmons. He's a 2018 Cnst graduate. Currently, Michael works at STI Groups, where he is the cybersecurity operations, the operations supervisor, which focuses on protecting clients, who focuses on protecting clients from threats and ever-evolving threats to clients' networks and infrastructure on a 24/7 basis. Michael has also been involved in security engineering and analyst roles after Lincoln Tech gave him the jumpstart he needed to have a successful career. Also, Michael, which is not in here, Michael has also found time to serve his country. Michael was a veteran of the United States Coast Guard. So thank you for your service, Michael. And without any further ado, I will present us Michael Simmons to be our guest speaker for this evening. Take it away, Michael.
Perfect. Thank you, Ike. Also, thank you for the awesome and kind introduction, and thank you for inviting me to speak to the graduates today. Although virtual, I'm very pleased to be able to be here with celebrating with everybody, because like I said, the school meant a lot to me. But first of all, I'd like to congratulations to all you who have graduated from your respective programs. You should all be extremely proud of yourselves for accomplishing this goal, despite all the unique challenges that COVID has, virtual learning and all that fun stuff. Like, you guys really knocked it out of the park. It's truly well done. I know you are all excited and eager to move on to the next step within your careers after Lincoln Tech, because Lincoln Tech has most certainly equipped you guys with the foundational knowledge and the skill set to start a successful career. Also, to the family and friends of those graduating, congratulations to you guys as well, because like myself, I know the support structure is very integral to a student's success. And now is even like, more with COVID and, everything going on. It's a lot more stress, a lot more pressure dealing with the environment today. And I guess I'm pretty sure you guys are extremely proud of your graduates as they close this chapter of their lives, and you're eager to probably see them on the next steps within their careers. Graduating from this program is one of the most crucial steps that can really be a pivotal moment in what happens next in your lives. You have all worked extremely hard, dedicated long hours, gained necessary certifications, and I'm sure many of you have either firm plans or a good idea of what's coming next. Some of you guys probably even got picked up after your internships based on just the skill set and the knowledge that that you did going through your programs. What lies next is going to be extreme. It's going to be truly exciting. It will be difficult at times. So continue to work hard, stay motivated, and dedicate yourself to your profession. Go out and accomplish whatever you had set your mind to, and whatever motivated you guys to come and sign up for Lincoln Tech in the first place. For me, it's been 3 years since I graduated from the Cnst program, here at Lincoln Tech. I'm sure the program has continuously evolved throughout those few short years. I keep in touch with a lot of the instructors. Like you, when I began Lincoln Tech, I was nervous about what comes next. Because technology was a complete change of career for me. From what I was going for, like I said, I was transitioning out of the Coast Guard. I dabbled in a few different type of careers. I was a law enforcement for a little bit. I did sales, a lot of odd jobs, a lot of odd careers before I actually decided to dive right into IT. Like some of you, I had no idea that technical school was the right choice for me. It's one of those things that sound too good to be true. The promise of, let us teach you the necessary skill set, and by the end of the program, you'll be fully equipped with what you need to accomplish your goals and land a meaningful career. That was not a lie. I can definitely, definitely vouch for that. Like you, I studied extremely hard, made sure I mastered the basics, and was never afraid to go outside my comfort zone to accomplish my goals. I put in a lot of hard work, dedicated myself to obtain whatever skills I needed to have a successful career. Honestly, before Lincoln Tech, I was computer illiterate, had no idea what was going on, couldn't set up a printer, I was always that guy would call the help desk, not figure it out. So again, Lincoln Tech helped me through that. Since graduating from the program, it's just, I kept up the same work ethic as I did, long hours, long nights, make sure I get obtain the skills that I needed to further my career. and just remained a sponge and just never shied away from a challenge. And obviously, as a going my career, you're going to gain necessary, you're going to gain what the employers want you to gain, and you're going to always learn, always be in the learning mode. So as as a couple of years after Lincoln Tech, it gave me the skill set to go into IT and then quickly transition into cybersecurity, and it's a definitely enjoyable career. But I would not have been able to do that without the hard work ethic. But I can obviously go on on and on all night about myself. I'm not going to do that. This is all about you guys. You guys worked hard, over this year, harder than probably most other classes because of unprecedented times. So definitely this is a big round of applause to you guys. And I'm just one of many stories of students have gone and accomplished something. And again, a lot of you here are going to do the same thing, have a successful, fulfilled career. But the advice I would like to give for you guys today, stay in the learning mode. Even if you're in the field already, always stay learning. Always continue to grow your profession. Right? It's all about being a professional, and most importantly, be a sponge. Do not shy away from challenges. Challenges where you grow. Challenges are where you're going to grow your career, and you're going to it's going to help you out. So once again, congratulations, graduates. I wish everyone best of luck and continued success as you guys continue to write your own story.
Thank you, Michael, so much. Can we please give him a big round of applause? Thank you.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Michael. It's always so nice to have our.
You're muted. Melissa, you're muted.
Of course I'm muted. And of course it's Bruno that told me. But no. I was just saying, it's always nice to have our graduates come back and speak. And I'm very much relying on you all to come back and share your success, because I know that you guys will have just as much success in your future fields as well. The next portion of the ceremony will be the reciting of the pledges. So for the CNST pledge, we have a small amount of CNST students. So all of the pledges will be in a repeat after me format. So we asked specific students for the larger programs to unmute themselves and repeat the line that the instructor reads. But because CNST, there's a small amount of students tonight, the CNST students can either unmute and repeat or just stay silent and repeat on their own. For the rest of the programs, I'll ask that only the student that's listed here unmutes their mic and repeats the pledge. So for CNST, we have Mr. Wilfredo Cruz reading, and any CNST student that chooses to read along as well. For the medical assistant pledge, we have Mr. Mark Mamanta and our graduate Christian King Petaway. For medical coding and billing, we have Ms. Audrey Smith and Mr. Michael Velez reading on behalf of the MCB graduates. And for PCT, we have Ms. Kylene Henderson and Jeanette Pagan representing her program. So Mr. Cruz, whenever you're ready.
Okay, my guys, you guys can repeat after me. Give me a second to read it, and then you guys repeat it, okay? Very important stuff here. Here we go. I am an information technology professional. My work as an information technology professional affects people's lives both now and into the future. As a result, I bear moral and ethical responsibilities to society. I pledge to practice my profession with the highest level of integrity and competence. I shall always use my skills for the public good. I shall be honest about my limitations, continuously seeking to improve my skills through lifelong learning. I shall engage only in honorable and outstanding endeavors. By my actions, I pledge to honor my chosen profession.
Thank you, Mr. Cruz.
Thank
We'll
you.
now move on to the medical assistant pledge. Mr. M and Christian, can you just check your mics, make sure they're working?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can. Christian?
You hear me?
Great, awesome. Thank you guys, whenever you're ready.
All right, ready, Christian? All right, so I believe in the principles and purposes of the profession of a medical assistant.
I believe in the principles and purposes of the profession of a medical assistant.
I endeavor to be more effective.
I endeavor to be more effective.
I protect the confidence entrusted to me.
I protect the confidence entrusted to me.
I am dedicated to the care and well-being of all people.
I am dedicated to the care and well-being of all people.
I am loyal to my employer.
I am loyal to my employer.
I am true to the ethics of my profession.
I am true to the ethics of my profession.
I am strengthened by compassion, courage, and faith.
Strengthened by compassion, courage, and faith.
Congrats to everybody.
Thank you, Mr. Mamanta. Thank you, Christian. We'll now move to the medical coding and billing pledge. Ms. Smith and Michael, you want to just make sure your mics work?
Okay,
You there, Michael?
I'm here.
Okay.
Great. Whenever you're ready.
Medical coding and billing creed. I will advocate, uphold, and defend the consumer's right to privacy.
I will advocate, uphold, and defend the consumer's right to privacy.
Preserve, protect, and secure personal health information.
Preserve, protect, and secure personal health information.
Refuse to participate in or conceal unethical practices.
Refuse to participate in or conceal unethical practices.
Or procedures and report such practices.
Or procedures and report such practices.
Use technology, data, and information resources in the way they're intended to be used.
Use technology, data, and information resources in the way that they are intended to be used.
State truthfully and accurately one's credentials, professional education, and experiences.
State truthfully and accurately one's credentials, professional education, and experiences.
Respect the inherent dignity and worth of every person.
Respect the inherent dignity and worth of every person.
Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Smith.
You
Thank
guys did it.
Michael. Yes, they did. Thank you, Michael and Ms. Smith. Okay, Ms. Henderson and Ms. Pagan.
You ready, Ms. B? Ms. H?
Here we go, Jeannie. We knew this day would come. As a patient care technician, I am dedicated to the conscientious pursuit of my profession.
As a patient care technician, I am dedicated to the conscientious pursuit of my profession.
I will render service with full respect for the dignity of humanity.
I will render service with full respect for the dignity of humanity.
Respect confidential information obtained through employment.
Respect confidential information obtained through employment.
Uphold the honor and high principles of the profession and accept its disciplines.
Uphold the honor and high principles of the profession and accept its disciplines.
And seek to continually improve the knowledge and skills of the patient care technician.
Seek to continually improve the knowledge and skills of patient care technicians.
So proud of you guys.
Thank you both. Thank you, Ms. Henderson. Thank you, Ms. Pagan. I'd also like to just insert here a thank you to Ms. Denise Bonura, who started at Lincoln not too long ago and has been a great addition to the patient care technician faculty.
Yes, yay!
So now I would like to introduce our graduate speaker of the night, Ms. Kelsey Morton, who's a medical assistant graduate. Kelsey, whenever you're ready.
Thank you. Hello, everyone, and good night. Sorry, I gotta readjust here. So I just want to start off by saying the day I walked into Lincoln Tech, I just wanted to gain more information about the programs, see what I was interested, if I was a good fit. But the main reason was I wanted to get myself off of the couch. I knew I wanted to be a part of the medical field, but was unsure of which direction I wanted to go. And Miss Brown welcomed me with open arms. And by the end of our conversation, I had realized that I was applying to be a medical assistant. I left that day realizing that I only had 2 months of freedom left, and I was so scared about how I would adapt to this new change. Little did I know the kind of change that was about to come. I chose Lincoln Tech because of the hands-on learning that they offer with each program, and thought to myself, thank God that I don't have to do any classes online until COVID-19 hit. All classes were switched to virtual, and in the past, I was never the kind of student to take online classes seriously. I thought, how could I overcome this challenge when I learned best hands-on? But I distinctly remember having a conversation with my mother about how, of course, when I decide to get my life together, the world would go into a pandemic and I was forced to stay home. But I didn't let that stop me. I was more motivated than ever to complete all of my assignments and attend every class, and I did just that. I've never been a straight A student, nor have I had a good GPA, even when I did attend a university. But the teachers and staff at Lincoln Tech made a huge difference and impacted my life in ways that I will forever be grateful for. I would like to commend the teachers for being able to find a way to overcome these difficult times with us, in knowing that they had to completely change their way of teaching. Even though we could not physically be in a classroom, they still made it feel as if we were. And with that said, even though I did return to the couch temporarily, my life has been completely changed in the most positive way that I could have ever imagined. And thank you so much. And I'm done.
Thank you, Kelsey. Can we please give her a big round of applause?
Kelsey!
Thank you so much. I think we can all relate to wanting to get off the couch and just being like, "Ugh, now I'm right back on it." But it's okay because you all went through it, you persevered, and you finished. So thank you again, Miss Kelsey Morton. I would like to next move on to the next portion of our ceremony, where Miss Allison Soulakis, the Director of Education, will be presenting the Deborah Ramental Award.
Thank you again, Ms. Morton, for sharing your personal experiences with us. Good evening, family, friends, and graduates. As Missy stated, my name is Allison Soulakis, and I'm the Director of Education. I'd like to start out by congratulating each and every one of you, from our graduates to the family and friends who have supported their student throughout their educational journey. As our graduates have heard all throughout their time with Lincoln, your success is our success. They've also heard they are now part of the Lincoln family. We are still here to support you, and we'd love to hear from you. Whether you need more assistance with a job placement, or you have certification questions for us, or you need further career advice, we are here. Please continue to keep those lines of communication open with us, and we will do our best to support you. And now for the awards. The first award I will be presenting this evening is in honor of Deborah Ramental, who is our Senior Group Vice President of Operations that retired from Lincoln in January 2018, after 43 years of service to the company. She held many leadership positions with Lincoln during her tenure, and early in her career was one of the first women in the industry to rise to a leadership role. She provided mentorship, opened doors, and created opportunities for many who followed her path. Ms. Ramental played an important role in establishing Lincoln as a top-tier training institution. Her influence has helped thousands upon thousands of students surmount obstacles and achieve their dreams. In honor of her many contributions, we've created an award for graduates of Lincoln who exemplify the qualities that Debbie demonstrated for her entire career: leadership, work ethic, and perseverance towards excellence while adhering to high ethical standards. The graduate who receives this award tonight shared these attributes while training at Lincoln. It is an honor to name Famata Morris Manu, the winner of the Deborah Ramental Graduate Achievement Award. Let's take ourselves off mute and give her a round of applause.
Congratulations.
Wait.
Congratulations.
Miss Manu looks very surprised, but we're excited and you deserve
She's
this.
muted.
Congratulations, Famata.
Miss Manu's name will be displayed on the official plaque located at the Lincoln Tech Paramus campus. We are so very proud of you. Thank you for your hard work and all of your contributions while you were in school. She's still in shock. The next award I'll be presenting are for those students that have achieved 100% perfect attendance. Whether they were scheduled to be on campus or joining the class remotely, they were always in attendance throughout their entire program. This is truly an amazing accomplishment, especially during the pandemic. These students are wearing a white cord this evening. Amanda Abid, Arwa Abid, Samantha Abrams, Malika Ross, and Michael Velez. Let's take ourselves off mute and give them a round of applause.
Yeah.
Let's go, Beads. Let's go.
Yes, congrats.
Hey.
Oh, shit. What the hell is going on?
The next award is going to those that have achieved Dean's List throughout their program. These students worked hard even during these troubling times and did whatever it took to maintain high grades. They're being honored for achieving an overall grade point average of 3.5 to 3.99. Amanda Abid, Arwa Abid, Emily Bielek, Ashanta Brewington, Bruno Darius, and Nicole DiBascelli. Judy Dominguez, Caitlin Garcia, George Hernandez, Malianta Jean, Ashley Jimenez, and Famata Morris Manu. Kelsey Morton, Jeanette Pagan, Christian King Petaway, Cassandra Polynice, and Khadija Thomas. Let's take ourselves off mute again and give them a round of applause.
Go,
Hello.
Yeah. My man Steve.
My baby girl.
Go, Bruno. Okay. Bruno, man. I see you, brother. Okay, Bruno.
I hear you, King. You go.
And finally, the next award is going to those that have achieved a perfect 4.0 grade point average, making our president's list. These students are being honored by wearing the gold cord this evening. These students have worked hard all throughout their program, achieving academic excellence by receiving the highest score in each of their modules. Samantha Abrams, Michael Velez, and Samantha Ray. Let's give them all a round of applause.
Nice job.
Congratulations, everyone, on those academic awards. I will be presenting the next set of awards, which is our Student Ambassador Program. To read from the screen, these students were selected as members of the Student Ambassador Program, where they explored and developed interpersonal, professional, and leadership skills that helped them to grow into exceptional leaders and employees. These students are wearing a red cord tonight, and they are Samantha Abrams, Emily Bielek, Bruno Darius, Nicole DiBascelli, and I'm jumping ahead. But Those are our ambassadors. Can we please give them a huge round of applause? It was an honor to work with them.
Let's go, Bruno. My boy. My boy, Bruno, get it, Bruno.
Great job.
Here.
Thank you all. I would now like to introduce our lead instructor for the Allied Health Program, Miss Monique Brathwaite.
Hey, I'm here. Hi, everybody. So excited to see everybody. If this isn't the most liveliest bunch of graduates and family members I have ever heard, we had a few of these, and this has got to be the liveliest bunch. I miss you guys. All right, here we go. So, good evening, everyone. This is an exciting and long anticipated night. And by far, this has got to be the best part of not only my job, but if I could speak for the other instructors, their job as well. And that's to see the smiling faces here tonight to commemorate one of which I'm sure will be many achievements in your life. We are here this evening to celebrate you completing your programs. This day has finally come. So we extend our expressions of gladness and pride to the graduating programs, computer and network support technicians, medical coders and billers, patient care technicians, and medical assistants. We honor you all tonight for your perseverance and your hard work. We are all so proud of you tonight. As I am here tonight, so full of joy and excitement, I'm especially honored to get the opportunity to speak to your hearts one more time. As you are about to close this chapter of your lives and move on to pursue new exciting opportunities. 9 and 12 months have gone by so fast for many of you, and for some, it seemed like forever. But no matter the length of time, it's a journey you, your children, your spouses, significant others, and parents will never forget. One never forgets the time they've sacrificed having to say no to functions, although we didn't have any functions to say no to, right? And late night studying. Friends and families, the graduates that you see here tonight have completed 900 hours with 90 and 100 to 180 of that in internship and clinical hours, where they literally utilize the skills they learned in school. With that in mind, some have obtained positions from those very sites and some have landed jobs elsewhere. Their success story continues. You have studied hard, acquired new skills, skills that you didn't have before, skills that no one can take away from you. And you will continue to sharpen those skills and become experts in your field of choice. The allied health graduates here tonight can successfully negotiate on your behalf to billing companies, insurance companies. They can accurately and efficiently classify codes, especially ICD, HCPC, and CPT. And to some of you, that's a foreign language, but not for the MCBs. They understand essential concepts conducive to succeeding in the career path that they have chosen. Our medical assistants can run an entire physician's office from front to the back. They can draw your blood, give injections, perform EKGs, execute laboratory procedures, and assist physicians in all specialties of medicine. The PCT graduates are proficient in phlebotomy and EKG. They are skilled in CPR, life-saving skills, and they understand the essentials of adult geriatric and inpatient care. All of these allied health graduates recognize the importance of health information privacy in our ever-changing healthcare industry. So we need MAs and PCTs to be the liaison between physicians and patient. We need billers to bill and code properly so our insurance companies pay for everything. And just in case our computers break down, they're the CNSTs ready to troubleshoot, program, and repair so we can continue to work. Do you see how we all need each other? All these programs need each other. Know that as you walk across the platform to receive, oh, you're not walking across. Notice as you receive your diploma here tonight. It doesn't end here. Never stop. Always stay current in your field and always strive to represent your field in the best possible light. Always give back, teach, and remain teachable. I heard that already tonight. Never forget where you started your journey. It keeps you humble. As a Lincoln Tech alumni, you are part of an institution that is one of the nation's leading providers of career training. Lincoln has 75 years of experience in training learners all across America. So as I close, you don't have to turn your mics off of mute. I want you to say this with me. I am a well-trained, I am well capable, I am a well-qualified candidate, and I am Lincoln. You are our success stories. Congratulations to everybody again, and all the best in your endeavors.
All right, let's say thank you to Miss Monique. Thank you. Thank you, Monique. I would now like to introduce our CNST lead instructor, Mr. Wilfredo Cruz.
Good evening, everyone. Lori Pringle, our Honorable Campus President, Allison Salakis, our Director of Education, faculty, staff, and of course you, our grads and your family and friends. I know that for some of you, this day seemed like a long time in coming when you first came to Lincoln Tech, right? Remember that day? But like I've always told everyone before you, this day will eventually come. And guess what? It did. So congratulations on your achievement. These are the moments that we all look forward to. I mean, this night is one of my favorite nights as an instructor because everyone is always happy. You never see a sad face here except for me, simply because I know that a lot of my friends will be leaving me along the way, you know? And I know that many of you will be moving to better things in your career. And isn't that a wonderful thing? And no matter how many of these I've seen throughout my years, it will never get old. Moments of achievement are far and few for some of us, right? But today, this is one achievement that you have all worked hard for. Even with the crazy times like these, I mean, this night is even more reason to celebrate, right? Because instead of just riding out the storm, you moved forward in your life's journey. And I know that every day here for some may have seemed like boot camp, right? I know for the first time I seen this, you know, I saw the challenges that a lot of you guys have faced. There was that new language that you had to learn, CMOS, RAID, IPD, IDS, firewalls, Windows Server, Active Directory, virtual machines. Oh, and let's not forget the cloud, SaaS, PaaS, EAS, CAS, and the list goes on and on. But guess what? You guys did it. So now for many of you, the real journey begins. It's the journey of your life in terms of your career. Certifications will be the norm, especially if you have to have a big promotion or apply for that new position that may have just opened up, right? I mean, isn't that what we all look forward to? Troubleshooting will be your daily routine. For some of you, 8 to 12 hours a day, getting businesses back on track when networks go down or when desktops stop working and act more like doorstops. Adding a new employee account to Active Directory. Yeah, you're on your way. You're the one that they're going to call. So enjoy the ride. That is what they pay you for. But remember this, your journey has just begun because now you will be the one that's responsible for pushing yourselves forward. My job is done. Faculty's and staff's job is done. The rest is on you now. And you know what that means? This means that you have that solid foundation now. So build off of it and continue to add to your legacy. And let this be but one of many milestones in your horizon. But regardless of what decisions you make, let this day also prove that you have what it takes, no matter what goals you reach for. Yes, I am very happy to be here tonight in this celebration of your accomplishments, and I wish you all the very best. So please stay in touch. After all, you are part of the Lincoln family now. And regardless of what life has to throw at you along the way, I know you have what it takes. Congratulations again, and stay the course. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you, Mr. Cruz. Mr. Ike Emma will now be leading us through the presentation of diplomas, the part everyone loves the most. Ike, are you ready?
I'm ready. Looking forward to this. Amanda Abid. Awa Abid. Samantha Abrams. Emily Bialik. Ashanta Brewington. Elaine Chalice. Karen Danner. Bruno Darius.
Way, congrats, Bruno.
Nicole DePichelli. Marianne DePriest.
Go to press! Go to press!
Jody Dominguez. Caitlin Garcia. Renisha Hamilton. George Hernandez. Melianetha Jean. Ashley Jimenez. Kayla Job.
Let's go, Moo Moo.
Yeah, Kay!
Fameda Morris Manu. Kelsey Morton. Jeanette Pagan. Christian King Petaway.
Woo, Christian! Congratulations!
Cassandra Apollinace. Malika Ross.
What?
Yeah.
Asia Thomas. Michael Velez. Samantha Ray. Congratulations, guys. Well done.
Let's give a big round of applause to all of our graduates.
Congratulations,
Bruno. You did it, Bruno.
Yeah! Congratulations! Period! Good job!
Right. So we are now going to move on to the last portion of our graduation. Graduates, don't worry, the moment's coming soon. I'd like to introduce Miss Allison Soulakis and Miss Lori Pringle for the conferring of diplomas.
Ms. Pringle, it is my privilege to inform you that the candidates assembled here this evening have qualified in all respects for this day by successfully completing the curricula offered by Lincoln Tech. They have been recommended by the faculty and administrative board to be awarded certificates in recognition of their academic accomplishment. I am pleased to present the qualified candidates for certificates in the medical assistant, medical coding and billing, patient care technician, and computer and network support technician programs.
Thank you, Ms. Soulakis. So by the virtue of the authority vested in me by Lincoln Technical Institute in the state of New Jersey, I hereby confer upon you the certificate for which you have qualified, with all honors, privileges, and responsibilities theretofore attached. Graduates, please move your tassels from the right to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the graduating class. Please, everybody, all guests, unmute and turn your cameras on and let's
Go, guys. Great job,
We did it. Yes. Period.
Congrats, everyone. So everyone, that is the end of our ceremony. Congratulations, graduates. Thank you for coming, staff, faculty, friends, family. You are all free to go. There's a recording of this ceremony. I will put it onto YouTube and send the link out to the graduates within the next couple of weeks. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.
Kayla.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congrats, everybody.